Using BIM is a different mindset. There's both a change in technology, but then also a change in process.
Everything that you know in your workflow and the way that you think, what you know is right versus wrong is all challenged.
Experimentation is crucial because you need to identify what works with your own firm. There is an art to BIM.
For innovation and technology to work, there should be an environment and a culture that embraces change.
We have to be able to try new things, but we don't want to risk people in the process.
For that to really work, you need all parts and everybody to be part of it.
What you sell to the staff is not really skills, but a vision.
Accepting that there's gonna be a change. We really can't underestimate the sort of magnitude of that.
Once we understood that we would mostly have to rethink everything, it really allowed us to embrace the challenge and do it.
There certainly is a psychological aspect to it, especially for someone coming from a traditional practice. Just thinking of a building in terms of a set of two-dimensional details as opposed to holistically. There's a lot of bad habits you have to break.
They know what the finish line is. What they don't know is what's in between. They're really in what we call the cloud.
There's a fog, there's a gray area beyond that may not be clear to some people. It's just the unknown.
Nobody likes to completely overhaul how they do work on a daily basis, but if you see what you're going to be able to do eventually, I think that really helps the transition for everybody.
One person in the studio had a champion ArchiCAD. We all saw the benefit because they were leading the charge. Look at what they're producing in such a short amount of time. Look at how evolved the project is getting. How do we get there?
You can make the little intervals of change and then realize, man, we're doing things completely different than we did.
We did go all in ArchiCAD via this rolling transition. And what was great about that is that we learned so much from those first few projects. We focused the training on those initial teams. They were sort of the test group and then became our local experts that could teach the rest of the teams.
Mentoring is a big part of BIM. They have to give to their other teammates. So yeah, every project I'm training somebody.
Working together, troubleshooting, and figuring it out. Now a second person knows that, and that person go teach that person. So it helps to get everybody excited about the program, it gets everybody excited about the change, and it helps with the transition.
It really changes the way you think about collaboration. You're working on the whole building, and everyone in the team's working on the whole building. It creates a much stronger sense of ownership. You get more buy-in from everyone in the team.
The challenge is to keep that morale up, to keep going through the process and learning from it and getting better at it. I'm standing there saying, keep going. It's gonna get better. I swear to God, it's gonna get better.
It's the most difficult thing, quite honestly, is to be able to reconsider the way that you operate and to work in a different, more democratic way that's less hierarchical.
Now you're getting feedback from everyone who's involved in the process. It's not just top down.
But that's a major change in process for a principal of a firm, for a major leader.
What it does is it allows the senior staff to engage in the project, to see the project in a way that is more transparent. I think that's made our designs a lot stronger.
The successful principals have thought about it in a way where it reframes exactly what their value to the proposition is.
Leaders are in a unique situation that they should be seeing the whole picture. And our question to our leaders is, how can you support this initiative? This is not just a purely technical initiative. This involves you guys, everyone in the organization, to contribute.
There's a commitment to that. You have to say that we're going to do this together as a firm, and we're going to have challenges and so on, but we'll overcome them.
It is only as strong as the rest of the team. So if you have groups of individuals that are highly resistant, then you're going to constantly be trying to get over that hurdle.
Tell them straight up, we're making a change to ArchiCAD. Are you with us? And they've, to a person, embraced that.
If you cannot help us move forward, just don't pull us backward. Just go with the flow, and in time we will prove to you that this works.
And that's how we implemented BIM, one bite at a time, to allow us to get success, to allow people to feel that there's a track record, to allow people to feel comfortable, to get other people to buy in. And then we have a global process.
The change isn't a one and done, and the notion of continual change, continual adjustment, that is what keeps the whole team together.
Yeah.
It's fun to work in 3D. It's fun to work holistically on the entire building at once. And it's exciting.
I don't know a user that doesn't benefit from BIM.
6 months of work we can do in 2 days. That's what happened to us.